Hi, athletes. It's me, Tracy, again, your fitness professional and coach. So let's talk today non-negotiables. As you get into your fitness, your new healthy lifestyle, there's some things that I want you to be able to establish. And one of those things is non-negotiables. I've had non-negotiables in my fitness career for a very, very long time, and it has worked out tremendously. What will happen when you start developing and having non-negotiables is that you will start living a more disciplined and consistent lifestyle, and it will taper over into other areas of your life. You know, the Bible says that go out and actually make disciples. And disciple is living a disciplined life. Okay? So when you allow yourself to be discipled, you are becoming disciplined. So that's been an area of expertise in my life. So I want to share with you things with me on how to start small, on how to start having non-negotiables. Okay. So for me, the first thing that for me is it is a non-negotiable for me that I am going to work out. Now you have to establish within yourself of what time that fits out for you, but then allow yourself to be able to be flexible. Typically for me, working out very early in the morning, or at least before 9 a.m. is a non-negotiable for me. And here's how you have to take non-negotiables is that, especially when it comes to time, I do not schedule anything else around that time. I do not make morning time to go be with a girlfriend. I do not go schedule times to go anywhere. I don't schedule doctor's appointments. I mean, that's why, for me, I go very early. I do not. If you schedule your time at 6:30 Monday, Wednesday, in evening time, or if you schedule it at 5 p.m., whatever time you schedule yourself for your workout, do not schedule anything else with it. Okay. If someone asks you to go out to eat or it's on a regular basis or changing, then I would always tell people, and I've done this before, and trust me, initially I've gotten slack for it, but people now know that that's my life and this is a non-negotiable for me. So if I scheduled it, treat that time as it's hard to get in, or you're going to a doctor's visit, and you have to be faithful and consistent with it. So I would not. If someone says, "Oh, can we go out to eat at this time?" I would say, "Oh, you know what? I'm busy." You don't have to give them your business, but I would just say, "Oh, I'm busy at that time. Can we go maybe schedule an hour later or an hour before?" Okay? Just to make sure you got that workout in. Because if you're not consistent with it, and there's something that always comes up, you're putting it on the back burner and you're not going to make room for it. You're just going to let it go. Okay. So, but then I do allow for flexibilities for events. I have my regular time that I do, but sometimes I have to be flexible for events. And if there's an event coming up, I will schedule in my mind, oh, this event is coming up. I may need to actually contour some things along with that. But that's just an event. It's not my regular day. Also to non-negotiable. So non-negotiable for me, my family knows I work out and what I absolutely do. Also to non-negotiable for me is that I actually, and how I do eat on a regular basis. I eat certain ways. This is how I eat clean on a regular basis, but I do allow myself, if there's actually flexibility, if I have events. But within my events, I try my best within my events to still eat as normal as possible. But I have birthdays, there's Christmas and things like that. But even on those days, I still have control. And also too, a non-negotiable for me is that I have my Shakeology every single day. Even if I go out of town, even if I go somewhere, or if there's events, it goes with me. And that's the value of it. I do have it in my bag and I make it very convenient. I actually do get the individual packets also too. And I save those for when I'm traveling with me, or put them in little baggies and take it with me, or I will make it frozen and take it with me also too. So that's a non-negotiable also. I make non-negotiables a part of my life instead of putting it secondary. So this is just the beginning. I'm going to talk about this more and more. So I need you right now to make a plan and think about what is your non-negotiable of your time or when you're going to work out, and write it down. Also too, start working on that non-negotiable when it comes to your eating, and also too when it comes, change one thing within your eating. It's non-negotiable that I'm going to actually have 64 ounces of water every single day. So write down 3 non-negotiables, and I want you to share them with the group.